Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is my first beauty favorites that I filmed basically. It's not just beauty favorites from February. I'm also including some products that I did try out in January that I did enjoy. I don't know if I'm gonna keep doing this, like if I'm gonna do it on a monthly basis or I'm gonna do it, whenever I feel like I've tried enough stuff that I really like and then go with that. Let's just get into it, the stuff that I did like, and I'll mention some stuff that really I did not enjoy towards the end of the video. The first thing that I tried recently, I would say maybe early March even, not even in February, and this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy Highlighter. This thing, it's just, sorry, it's very reflective. I'm having a hard time showing you the outside pan, but this is what it looks like on the inside. I have been using this thing like crazy. I absolutely love it. I love how it looks on my skin tone. I'll do a quick swatch for you. This thing, I really have been using it and enjoying it a lot. It's kind of like a golden champagne color. It is beautiful. I really enjoy this, and I would definitely recommend this product. Next, I think this is not gonna be a surprise for anyone. And what I mean is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism Palette. I love this thing. I absolutely love it, obviously. Yeah, I really enjoyed this for a week or more. And if I didn't have other palettes rotating in my weekly makeup drawer, I would be using this every single day. I really like this palette. The colors in here are gorgeous. The pigmentation is just spot on. I would highly recommend this palette. I don't know if it's still being sold. I know it was a limited edition, but I had to mention it. Yeah, I had to mention this palette. The other palette is also by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is permanent into the collection or to Anastasia's line, and this is the Subculture palette. This thing is also beautiful. I don't know why there were so many complaints about this. I guess a lot of people complained that there was a lot of product kick-up, but really, it is worth it. This is what I have on my eyes today. I mainly went into these 4 shades here at the end. So the shade Mercury, Axis, Edge, and Rowdy. Mercury, Axis, Edge, and Rowdy. So yeah, that's what I have on my eyes today. In the inner corner, I did apply this shade, which is Cube. I absolutely love this thing. Again, I believe this past week, since it's been in my weekly makeup drawer, I used it 6 times, and I used something else once. I really enjoy this palette. I'll have my video linked down below where I did do a tutorial using this palette. So if you're interested, check that video, and it'll be in the description box, or also will be linked up in the cards. I love this thing. I guess I've been on an Anastasia Beverly Hills kick, and it's funny because I recently just started using the products from Anastasia. I guess I have the Brow Wiz, or I've been using that for a while, but this is new to my collection and I absolutely love it. I would highly recommend this. You gotta go in a little bit light-handed. Don't dig your brush in, barely tap your brush in. You're gonna get enough product on your brush, and for me, I don't like blow away whatever excess product is on here. I go back into it, I pick that color up with the brush and I use it. So I don't feel like I waste any of this product, maybe a little, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with kick-ups. Just go light-handed, and I promise the pigmentation is insane. Just a little dab in the product, and you put it on your eyes, and you get like serious color. I don't find like it needs a lot of blending. I usually blend my eyeshadow anyways, whether or not it was this product or another product. But let's say I compare this to a Too Faced product, any of the Too Faced products, I would go for this every single day over that. The Too Faced products, you need a lot of work with them. You have to apply and apply and apply. But this, one dip into the pan and you're good to go. The next favorite that I do have, and probably not a surprise either, this was in my weekly makeup drawer for quite a few weeks, and I'm talking about the e.l.f. Contour Palette. Yeah, I hit pan, or I almost completely finished the yellow shade. I have been using the contour shade, or I did use the contour shade for a couple weeks, and then I felt like, okay, I need to switch it up because I'm using this thing all the time. I really enjoyed the contour shade. The bronzer in here I really like. This white shade, let me see if I can get it not so reflective. I do use this for the center of my face to highlight. I think I'm almost ready to hit pan in that shade. I can see the ridge of the pan. For $6, you cannot go wrong with this palette. I would like to repurchase, honestly, like my honest opinion, I would like to repurchase because I did finish that yellow shade. But I have a lot of contour palettes or contour shades that I do want to use before I repurchase this thing. But if I ever declutter all of my contour palettes for some reason or another, this would be the one I would buy. Let's talk about blushes. One blush that kind of rediscovered a couple weeks ago because I did put it in my weekly makeup drawer, and this is the Wet n Wild Apricot in the Middle. This thing is beautiful, you guys. It's perfect for every day. It's got kind of like a corally finish to it. Let me swatch it real quick. So this is what it looks like right here. This thing is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. The pigmentation is there. I think these are like $3 from, you can get them CVS, Walgreens, Walmart, or anywhere that they sell Wet n Wild. It's not like exclusive to one store. I really enjoy it. I had to take it out because I do have a bunch of other blushes, but this thing I really fell in love with again, and I would highly recommend. All right, another couple things that I'm sure you knew this was coming, or they were coming, and I am talking about the Rimmel London primer, foundation, and loose setting powder. Those three are just perfect match, like amazing. The primer, I did film a review and demo video on these, and I'll have that link down below as well, or up on the cards. The primer is very hydrating. It does have like a little bit of a tacky feel to it when you apply it. It's not tacky that you feel sticky. It's the kind of tacky that kind of goes away after you let it sit for a few minutes. But this thing combined with the foundation, oh, I am in love. The foundation is the Lasting Finish 25-hour breathable long wear foundation. It's a really long name. So with these two, if I just apply these two and not apply the loose powder, I would kind of get a little bit of a dewy finish, which is good. I like being dewy, but if I do use the mattifying loose powder on top of that, it sets my face for, I believe I tested it for about 12 hours. Like I wore this foundation for about 12 hours and it looked flawless towards the end of the day. I did not have to blot. I did not have to do anything to touch up. The formula of the loose powder is very nice, very finely milled, feels very soft. Really, I really enjoy these three. But again, if I did not have any other foundations to use, or I do have foundation in my project pan as well as a primer in my project pan, I would be using these every single day. I just have a couple more foundations to try out. I really highly recommend these. Again, I'll have my video linked down below if you're interested. Okay, more beauty items. And this is something I had mentioned a couple weeks ago in my weekly makeup basket, and again I had to take it out because I do have other powders to use. And this is the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin Transforming Powder. This is a pressed powder, and this thing looks absolutely flawless on the skin. The coverage is beautiful. It doesn't give a lot of coverage, and I had the color Classic Ivory. It doesn't have a lot of coverage to it, but it sets my makeup very beautifully. I really enjoyed this product. It's very soft. Like you go into it, it feels super soft. This is what it looks like, but then it kind of, when you apply it on the skin, it kind of vanishes a little bit. I don't know that it's meant to give you coverage. Like it's not like a powder foundation, I would think it's kind of like you apply it, or how I applied it, it's over a liquid foundation. I would set my face with it. I really enjoyed it. I did not use the little sponge that came with it. I used just a regular like powder brush. Sorry, I used the powder brush to pick up the product, and then I tapped it into the skin. I really enjoyed it. Again, I had to take it out of my drawer to try something else. Couple more makeup products, and then I'll get into skincare, kind of like body stuff. One lipstick that stood out to me this past month, this was mainly in February, is the MAC Sia, and this is Viva Glam Sia lipstick. This thing is so beautiful. I'll do a quick swatch. This is like so beautiful lipstick. It's kind of between, I wouldn't say like total cool tone or warm tone. It's kind of in between the two. I really enjoyed it. It does say it's matte, but I did feel kind of like it has a little bit of sheen to it. The color itself, not the finish. I really like this. If I wasn't using, you know, various other lipsticks, I would be using this more and more. Okay, for mascara and primer, again, no surprise, the Essence Lash Princess mascara mixed with the L'Oreal Voluminous Base Primer. Those things make my lashes look beautiful. I am using both of these today. I did not apply any fake lashes or anything like that. I really like this combo. Okay, for lashes, again, this might not be a surprise for anyone. I mentioned this in a couple videos already. And this is the BH Cosmetics. Let me say the name right, because I totally mixed up the names when I did my haul. And this is the Studio Pro D302 false lashes. These things. I've used this specific pair 4 times already, and I think I can still get a couple more uses out of them. They are very long, very fluffy. The band is very thin, so they're easy to work with. They're easy to apply. I am seriously considering buying, like, stocking up on these for a really long time. Whenever BH Cosmetics has their sale again, I highly recommend these. I think regular price is, they're about $3.50, so it's not bad anyways, but if you can get them at 30% off, that's even better. I do like these a lot more than I like the Ardell Wispies. They used to be my favorite. These I think are a little bit more, they're more voluminous. They're a little longer for sure, so like the lashes are longer. I absolutely love them. I have nothing wrong to say about these, and I would definitely recommend these. If you're looking for try-in lashes that are not gonna be hard to work with, if you're new to lashes or something like that, these would really be a good way to start. Again, the band is very thin, so they're very easy to apply. It's very flexible, so you're not struggling like placing them correctly. I love them. I absolutely love these. For like body care and that kind of stuff, not necessarily makeup related, I have the Grande Lash MD Lash Enhancing Serum. This thing. This is my second tube that I'm working on, and I did not see any difference when I first started using this product. I didn't see any difference until I used it about 3 or 4 weeks, and then all of a sudden, like, my lashes felt very healthy, very thick, definitely long, and it says to use it within 3 months, or it's 3 months supply. So I would still like go into the product, pull it out, and then the brush would still be kind of like very wet. So I'm like, okay, well, maybe I just did not use enough and this lasts more than 3 months. But no, when that happened, when I hit the 3 months and I kept using the same tube, my lashes kind of stopped improving. I stopped seeing any difference in my lashes, and I did that for about 3 weeks. Finally, I was like, let me pull out my new serum, and then once I did that, again, I started seeing a lot of improvement in my lashes. This is something that you have to use all the time. If you stop using it, the effect is not gonna just stay. So you have to keep using this thing, and it's not cheap. It's $65, but if you don't want to wear fake lashes or your lashes are really struggling or anything like that, this can really help improve the health of your lashes, and I really enjoy it. I mean, if I'm willing to spend $65 more than once on a product, that means I really like it. So I recommend this thing. I use it every night. I just apply one strip, kind of like not exactly on the lash line, but on my lid, very close to the lash line, and that's it every single night. Easy to use, not goopy, not messy. I really did enjoy it. Murad, what is this thing called? Environmental Shield City Skin Age Defense Broad Spectrum SPF 50 PA++++ mineral sunscreen. Long name. This thing kind of looks a little tan, not tan. I would say kind of like apricot color when you first put it on your hand, and then you apply it on your face and the color kind of vanish. But I had used a product by Bare Minerals that was a mineral sunscreen, and that was white, and it would leave a white cast on my skin. I hated that product. Now you replaced it with this. I really like it. It sinks into the skin very beautifully. It doesn't sit on the skin, make you feel like, oh, I can feel my sunscreen. I definitely recommend this thing. I've been using this for about 3 months, and it's a lot of products still in here, so it is a good investment. The one product that I did throw up, and I'll insert a picture of it, is the Jack Black triple cushion shave cream kind of thing. Oh my god, I really love that thing. It was in my 365 days of samples, which I'll have the playlist linked down below as well. I loved it. My legs felt so smooth after I shaved with that thing. I know it's meant for men's faces, like, you know, to shave your face with it, but it worked wonders on my legs. Again, I highly recommend it. You can check out my videos down below, my hashtag 365 days of samples if you're curious. And I think I mentioned it in my February empties. As soon as Ulta has a 20% off, I am buying that thing. Now let's talk about fails. 3 that stood out to me that I thought I really need to mention in this video are, okay, I guess we'll start with the 2. These are by Grande. I know I love the lash serum, but these 2 I hate. Grande Mascara Lash Boosting Formula. I decluttered this thing after 3 or 4 uses, and the Grande Primer. These things did not do anything for my lashes, like nothing. I would apply them, and then I'm looking for volume, I'm looking for length. Nothing happened. I decluttered these, and I would not recommend them. Maybe if you have like already very full thick lash, but even then, because I have long lashes, and these did not make my lashes show. You know, kind of like, do I even have anything on my lashes? The 3rd item is this Smashbox. Again, I need to just look up the name of this thing, and this is in Crimson Red. It's like a metallic lipstick. I mentioned it in my declutter video. Also, I mentioned it in couple of my weekly makeup drawer videos. This is what it looks like. It's this one over here. It looks beautiful. If you are gonna wear this for like a couple hours, you're not drinking, you're not doing anything, I would recommend it. But if you're going to work and you're drinking your coffee along the way, you get to work and you have just like a contour of your lips. Everything in the middle is just gone. Not very practical for someone who likes to drink water and coffee throughout the day. I'm not gonna keep pulling out my lipstick, apply it every 10 minutes. The color is beautiful. It's got that metallic finish, like I said. Again, you make your own choice. If you're just looking for a few hours and you know you're just not gonna do anything that disrupts your lipstick, it might work. But if you are gonna drink or eat or anything like that, not really, unless you really don't mind applying every time you take a sip of something. I think that's all that I had for fails. If you guys enjoyed this video, or if you'd like to see more of these videos, like maybe on a monthly basis instead of like whenever I have a bunch of stuff that I want to talk about, let me know in the comments down below. I would be more than happy to film them monthly. Might not have a bunch of stuff like I did today, but yeah, please give this video a thumbs up, Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so every time I upload a video, you'll be notified. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!